Colorblind and Gotta Get Out the Unwanted. Okay, let's talk about this album cover for the heck of it. What's it all mean?
Well,
there we go.
Photograph
That's
of
obvious,
the album is from the Peace March in '84 at down in Portage and Main area in Winnipeg. And Shattered Silence is the name of the record, and that's basically what it's about, like making a little noise and standing up for what you believe in. Like, it's just not being the silent majority, breaking out of the mold, stepping out of line, whatever you want to call it.
Make some noise.
Yeah.
Do we know anybody
sure.
in this picture here?
Sure do. Here's a Somewhere Zen dude and a Ruggedy Ann.
Couple of the end.
Kubla Ruggedy Ann.
Wow, let's confuse people here now. So, it's nice to have meanings to these things. It's not just a silly picture.
No, it's not a silly picture. It's
Took some thought.
took some thought.
And you go to the thought of there isn't a lyric sheet to go with the album, too. It's important for people to read the lyrics. And
Definitely.
Lots of mistakes in it, though.
Yeah.
Lots.
Matt made a few type mistakes. I hear he was on a binge in the States and he had to type all the R's and the stretch marks lyrics in a row.
It gets overstrained sometimes, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, they told me to ask this question. Okay, Paul, what's it like to be road crew for the Unwanted on that big tour?
It's a lot of work.
How much work?
Tell him about dogging it.
What's that?
Tell him about dogging it.
Well, it wasn't more work than fun, but it was quite a bit of work. Lots of fun. Met lots of people.
Did you know what you were getting into when you first did it then, or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was it.
He's been there before.
Are there any road stories on this big tour, or what?
Too many.
Well, we could talk about Denver.
Okay, let's hear Denver.
You know, when we were in Denver, we went there and there's all these, I guess, pseudo-exploited type punks, you know. Everybody with their mohawks and skinheads and British look, whatever, the English outlook, and they were all strong believers in being Nazis and violence. And when we had got into like our second song, they'd already like beat up some guy on the floor, and like nobody's even dancing, and they were being really violent around the stage and just ruined the whole show. We just felt really uptight and played really bad and just didn't enjoy the show at all.
You know, it keeps on being this bad reputation about it just because isolated incidents like that, and then people think it's like that all the time. I mean, it's really a drag that these things happen.
Well, unfortunately, these guys in Denver have gone to the point of like ruining their entire chances for shows, because only promoter in town that was doing them, who was a good, honest promoter, and he won't do them anymore because he got beat up by so many times just because he's the promoter of the show.
Yeah, they like to jump bands with long hair if they're not skinheads. They like to jump them.
They're not into the look, you mean?
Yeah. Who knows?
Some people got problems. Yeah, some people should be colorblind.
Certain relationships there.
You bet.
Okay, Dan, you better think of another question here. Wait, talk about the album. Oh, studio experience. Is there anything different you do next time in the studio? What did you learn stuff, or what?
Next time we hire somebody who knows what they're doing, like as far as to mix our record, because like
we did it ourselves.
We did it all ourselves, right? And we'd never been really in a studio before, and we'd never done any mixing and that. Like for what we did, we're pleased with, right? Like, you know, we had 30 hours to record 11 songs and mix 11 songs and learn about the studio all at the same time.
Well, I guess it's another example of learning to do things yourself again.
Yeah, it's just another fence we jumped.
For the Winnipeg scene, how is it? I guess there's always new bands coming in, but it seems to me there's been a few bands that should be breaking up lately, and I don't know, what is the scene like in Winnipeg now, say the underground scene?
It's younger.
Younger?
Yeah.
It's a lot of new faces, and I think a lot of people are getting more serious as far as the issues and stuff like that. But and the more the I don't know.
There's a younger wave. What's the older wave doing? I guess getting more serious.
They're going to see the Chocolate Bunnies.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, it tastes change and all that, I suppose. What else we got coming up in this album?
They just can't handle it anymore, those old guys.
Oh, jeez. Past their prime, I guess. We're going to hear Thrills, Who's to Judge, and I guess Shattered Silence, the title track. We'll start things off right now with more stuff off the Unwanted album. This is Thrills.
That's what we're here
Might be.
This is down.